Good morning, students. So today we will solve some problems in vector analysis. So our first question is prove that the vectors I hat plus 2j hat plus 3k hat and 2I hat minus j hat are perpendicular to each other. Okay. So how to solve this type of question? So you know that when two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then their dot product is 0. So whenever you find this type of question, so that perpendicular two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then you have to show that their dot product is 0. And if the question is like that, so that two vectors are parallel to each other, then you have to show that their cross product is 0, because when two vectors are perpendicular to each other, because their dot product is 0. Why? Because formula for dot product A dot B is equals to A B cos theta. So if two vectors are perpendicular, then their angle theta is 90 degree. That means A B cos 90, and the value of cos 90 is how much? 0. Okay. So when two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then their dot product is 0. So you have to show that A dot B is equals to 0. So first let us assume that this I hat plus 2j hat plus 3k hat is this is a vector. So naming these vectors. So let I hat plus 2j hat plus 3k hat is equals to a vector, and 2I hat minus j hat is your second vector is equals to b vector. Okay. So naming this a vector is equals to I hat plus 2j hat plus 3k hat, and b vector is equals to 2I hat minus j hat. Now two vectors A and B are perpendicular if and only if A dot B is equals to 0. If the dot product is 0, then they can be perpendicular. So we have to so you have to show A dot B. So A dot B is equals to, just putting the value, what is the A? I hat plus 2j hat plus 3k hat, or is B 2I hat minus j hat. Okay. Now you just have to multiply. Now simply what you have to do, you have to multiply I hat term with I hat terms with I hat terms, then j hat terms with j hat terms, and k hat terms with k hat terms. Okay. Now I hat into I hat. So with I there is 1. So 1 into, here with I you have 2. So 1 into 2 plus, now j hat term into j hat terms. So here you have plus 2. With j hat you have plus 2, and with here you with the j hat you have minus 1. Okay, because minus j hat, that means j hat into minus 1. So 2 into minus 1 is equals to minus 2. So 1 into 2 minus 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. 2 minus 2 is equals to 0. Okay. Now since you have you don't have any k hat terms in third, so here you don't have any k hat terms, so you don't have to multiply k hat terms. Okay. So answer is A dot B is equals to 0. In this way you have to multiply. Now since A dot B is 0, the two vectors are perpendicular to each other. Now the second question is determine the value of m so that A vector is equals to 2I hat plus mj hat plus k hat, and b vector is equal to 4I hat minus 2j hat minus 2k hat are perpendicular to each other. The same type of questions. So here you have a unknown here you have an unknown number m. Well, we don't know what is the value of n, but m is a natural number. It can be 1 2 3 4 5 6 anything. So we have to find out the value of m. So what can be the value of m so that your two vectors are perpendicular to each other? So we know that condition, when two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then their dot product is 0. That means A dot B should be 0 if the two vectors are perpendicular each other, perpendicular to each other. So let's put the value of A and B. So Value of A is how much? 2 I hat plus 2 hat plus mj hat and plus k hat dot 4 I hat minus 2 j hat minus 2 k hat. Now just multiply 4 into 4 into 2, 2 into 4 is equals to 8 plus m into minus 2, second term m into minus 2 is equals to minus 2m plus 1 plus 1 into minus 2, that means minus 2. Okay, so 8 minus 2 is equal to 8 minus 2 equals to 6 minus 2m. If you take this 2m into other side, so 2m is equals to 6, so hence m is equals to 3. So this is your final answer. Now third question. So third question is that so that the vectors a and b parallel to each other. Now the condition of vector cross product is when two vectors are parallel to each other, then their cross product is 0. Why? Because you know that a cross b is equals to a b sin theta. Okay, so if two vectors are parallel to each other, so if sin theta is 0, then ab cos theta is equals to 0. Okay, so if two vectors are parallel to each other, then their angle between them either is 0 or 180 degree. So if sin is 0, then also ab cos then also this term ab sin theta is equal to 0. If sin is 180 degree, then also ab sin theta is 0, because value of sin 0 is 0 and sin 180 is also 0. So that's why if two vectors are parallel to each other, then their cross product is 0. So you just have to show that their cross product is 0. So here I solve this question in determinant method. That means, so you can solve this problem in normal method also. You just have to multiply a vector and b vector. So you will get total 9 terms. I had is only so all the I hat cross I hat terms will be equals to 0. So only 6 terms will remain. Then you can solve in the previous I so here we will solve in the determinative method. So here what you have to do, you have to just write I hat, j hat and k hat in order. Okay, now you just remember I hat is positive but j hat is negative and k hat is also positive. Now just put the value of a vector. What is the value? What is the value of a vector? With I hat you have the value of 2, so you have to write 2. Now then with j hat you have the value minus 3, so then you have to write minus 3, and then with k hat you have 4, so you have to write 4. Then you have to put the value of the second value of the b vector in the third row. So value of the b vector is minus 6. With j hat you have plus 9 and with k hat you have minus 12. Now you have to multiply first I hat into, so you have to write first I hat. So when you writing I hat, so remove all the terms which are lies in the I hat column and I hat with the I hat row. So remove this j hat and k hat in your mind only, and remove this 2 and 6. Now you can see that there are 4 terms. Now we have to multiply in this way: top left into bottom right minus top left into bottom right minus top right into bottom left. Okay, so top left into bottom right minus top right into bottom left. So this is just like a cross. How you make the cross? Just like this, na? So you have to multiply in this way. So 3 into minus 12. So first you have to remove these terms. then you have to multiply 3 into minus 12 minus 4 into 9. Okay, so 3, so first 3, oh sorry, minus 3 into minus 12, then you have to give a minus sign, negative sign, then the top right into bottom left, so 4 into 9. Okay, now the second term, now j hat is negative. Okay, j hat is always negative, so minus j hat into, so again you have to remove all the terms which are lies in the j hat column and j hat row, so uh, so top left is 2 into bottom right is minus 12 minus of, then you have to give a minus sign, then top right is 4 into bottom left is minus 6. Okay, so this one into this one, so 4 into minus 6, so plus k hat into, then you have to remove all the terms which are lies in the k hat row and k hat column, so then top left which is 2 into bottom right which is 9 minus of top right is minus 3 into bottom left is minus 6. Now just multiply 12 into minus 3 is 36 minus 4 9 into 6 is 36, 9 into 4 is 36, so 36 minus 36, this will cut, this term will become 0. J hat okay, so 12 into 2 is minus 24, so 6 into minus 4 into minus 6 is minus 24, so minus 24 into minus, so minus 24 into minus is equals to plus 24. 9 into 2 is 18, so 3 minus 3 into minus 6 is plus 18, plus 18 into minus is equals to minus 18, so all this term will cut, plus 36 minus 36 minus 24 plus 24 plus 18 minus 18, so I into 0 is 0, j into 0 is 0, k into 0 is 0. So since a cross b is 0, so that means these vectors are parallel to each other. The next question is, calculate the area of a parallelogram whose adjacent sides are given by the vectors a hat is equals to I hat plus 2 j hat plus 3 k hat, and b hat is equals to 2 hat minus 3 j hat plus k hat. So you know that property of cross product, I already told you the property of cross product, that the magnitude of a cross b gives the area of parallelogram formed with a and b as adjacent sides. So whenever you find this type of question that two vectors are given, two vectors are represented by the sides of a parallelogram, you have to find out the area. So in that case you always have to find out their cross product, because suppose you have two vectors. Just remember, I explained previously, but just remember that suppose you have two vectors, vector a and b, and they are joined tail to tail. So if you find if you can find out their cross product, their cross product will give you this area. Okay, so whenever you find this type of question that find out the area, so you have to find the cross product. So here we have to, what we have to do, we have to find a cross product a cross b. So again we'll solve this one in determinant method. So if the adjacent sides of a parallelogram are given by the vectors a and b, then area of a parallelogram is equals to a cross b. So now a cross b. So again in a similar method you have to write I j k. So first determinant, then you have to write I j k. I is positive, j is negative, k is again positive. Now you have to put the values of a vector in the second row. So with I hat you have how much? With I hat you have 1, so you have to write 1. With j hat you have how much? 2, so you have to write 2. And with k hat you have 3, so you have to write 3. Now you have to put the values of second vector, b vector. So with I hat you have how much? 2. Then with j hat you have minus 3, and with k hat you have 1. Now you have to multiply. So the formula for multiplication. So first take I hat term, then remove all the terms which are in the I hat column or I hat row. So I hat into, now top left into bottom right. Top left is 2 into bottom right is 1. So 2 into 1 minus top right into bottom left. Top right is my 3 into bottom left is minus 3. Correct? Then j hat term. So j hat is negative. So minus j hat into. So remove these terms. Remove these terms only in your mind. Don't you have to do in your copy. So 1 into, okay, so top left into top left is 1, and bottom right is into is also 1. So 1 into 1 minus top right is 3 and bottom left is 2. So 3 into 2 plus k hat. So plus k hat is positive. So remove these terms. So top left is 1 into bottom right right is minus 3. So then minus sign into uh, 2. Okay, top right is 2 and bottom left is also 2. So 2 into 2. So just multiply. 2 into 1 is 2. 3 into minus 3 is minus 9. Minus 9 into minus is equals to plus 9. So 2 plus 9. So 1 into 1 1 minus 6. So 1 into minus 3 minus 2 into 2 minus 4. So A cross B is equals to 11i plus 5j minus 7k. So this is the A cross B. This is the vector of A cross B. So we have to find out the magnitude of the A cross B. So how to find out the magnitude? You know the process of finding magnitude, that you have to find the square root of square of each term. So root over of, so first term is 11. So 11 square plus second term is 5. That means 5 square plus third term is minus 7. So minus 7 square. Okay. You have to first square all the terms, then you have to find the square root of addition of square root of the terms. So 11 square is 121. 5 square is 25. 7 square is 49. So 49 is plus 25 is 74. 74 plus 121 is 195. So root over of mod of A plus mod of A cross B is equals to root over of 195. So the area of the parallelogram is root of 195 units of the area. So thank you for today.